Things I stopped doing after 30. Let's go. I'm no longer helping you move. Do not ask me. I will help you unpack things. I am no longer helping anyone move, especially in exchange for pizza and beer. No. I'm no longer going to cheap out on the extras or splurging. I'm at the...
This video is about what ladies in their 30s and above are advising younger ladies to do by the time they get to 30. So guys, I'm going to be sharing these teachings with you all. You watch these videos to the end. When we are done watching, we'll come back to talk about it, because I think as a lady who is already in her 20s or thereabout, you really need to watch these videos. It's really important you watch these videos because they're making a lot of sense. So guys, let's watch.
Point right now where I will gladly play extra for luxury and comfort. This one is big for me. I no longer care if I'm included. Let me break this down. I'm at the point of my life right now where I'm realizing that if someone wanted to, they would. If they wanted to invite me, if they wanted to call, if they wanted to check up, if they wanted to know what's going on, they would. People find time for what it is they want to do. People know exactly what they want to do when they either include or not include you on certain things. I am at a place right now where I'm okay with that. Now this falls into the previous one. I'm super okay with my solitude and being alone. Not to say that I always needed to be around people or whatever the case was, but I'm at the place now where I'm okay being alone. I'm okay doing things on my own. If it's not with my husband, my family, friends aren't available, I'm okay to do it on my own. This one is big, last but definitely not least. And I think this came more so after I became a mom. I am at the place now where I honestly and truly do not care about what other people have to say, think, or feel about me. I am okay with me. I know who I am right now at this stage in this season of my life. I don't care. I don't care. If you like me, awesome. If you don't, awesome. I'm good. I'm good with me.
I've been seeing this trend on the Clock app and I gotta tap in. So here's 3 pieces of advice for 30-year-olds from a 40-year-old. Well, technically 41. 1, choose yourself. Let me tell you something. As girls, we are taught to put everybody and their mama before us, and that becomes a really sick cycle of denying yourself, repressing yourself, and betraying yourself over time. I have a mentor who says, choosing yourself is choosing God. So choose God by choosing yourself. Now, family, church, and society did not make that easy for you, so I understand it's going to take some practical tools and tips to actually get that going. So here's number 2. Heal your codependency. When people hear codependency, they tend to think, oh, it's, you're super clingy or you get attached easily, or no, codependency expresses itself in trying to control others. It expresses itself in trying to rescue others. It expresses itself in you jumping in when people didn't even ask for your help. And next thing you know, you help them. They're in a better position. You're worse off and they don't even say thank you. So now you resent them for it, but they never asked you for help in the first place. Whose block am I on? And so it's important to understand, 1, what codependency is, and 2, to honor that we have all been conditioned to be codependent, whether it's family, church, society, they're the unholy trinity as far as I'm concerned. The third piece of advice is to decolonize your faith, your religion, your spirituality, your spiritual practices. Chances are, if you grew up in this country, especially if you're Black, you have some encounter with the Christian church. Decolonize your Christianity, babes. The way that colonized Christianity has ransacked women's self-esteem, our sense of self-worth, The fact of the matter is, you are created in the image and likeness of God, and God rejoices over you with singing, and doesn't just rejoice over your servitude parts or your self-denial, but over your pleasure, over your body, all of your body. So yeah, beloved ones, those are my 3 pieces of advice. Above all else, love yourself. So trust me, there's plenty more where that came from. So if you want to hear more tips, more advice from a 41-year-old for 30-somethings, like and follow for more.
For all the beautiful girlies turning 30 this year, I just want to give you a reminder that this is exactly where you're supposed to be. Your life currently, as it is, it's exactly where it's supposed to be and nowhere else. Embrace this moment because you're about to enter your 30s, and I'm telling you, you're going to be so much more confident. You're going to have way more money. You're going to be telling people no way more often. You're going to speak your mind more. You're going to own your truth more. And guess what? You're going to eliminate the people that are not for you much quicker, and you're going to meet the people that are for you much faster. You're going to start going to therapy if you haven't already done so. And when you get to therapy, you're going to realize just how much more healing is required for you to navigate your 30s. And then you're going to be so happy that you didn't make any shitty decisions in your 20s that you now have to correct or live with in your 30s. Your 30s is going to be the time of your life where...
Now, I think they're making a lot of sense. The few videos that we have watched, they are making good sense. Like, you don't get worried because people refuse to include in some certain things. Then you now start getting angry, like maybe I'm not up to their stand or something. But the truth is, just like one of the ladies said, if someone don't include you in their activity or in their plan, they simply don't want to include you, and that is why they did it. So you should care less about it, because people make time for what truly is important to them. So if they don't care about you, they don't put you in their plan, they don't invite you when they are doing any thing, just know that they don't want to invite you. It's not like they forgot or something. You are not their priority. So moving forward, as a 30 years and above, you have to put these things into consideration. Like, don't give a F about it. And apart from that, I noticed one of the lady who is, I think, 40 and above, talked about how whatever point you are in your life right now, you shouldn't be too bothered or worried like, I'm supposed to be more than this now. Just know that you are where you are supposed to be. And sometimes life don't always go the way we plan. That's life for you. You might just be planning like this and your life will be going like that. It's not your fault. All you have to do is to move forward, press on, keep doing what you do. And at the end of the day, God will come through for you and stuff. Well, guys, there are still some videos that I would like us to watch, and we'll come back and talk about it at the end of the video. I think these videos are really important, especially if you are a lady. In fact, I think this is applicable for both men and women. Although women are the ones giving this advice now, but I think it's applicable for the both gender. So moving forward, let's continue to watch. And please, if you've watched me up to this point, please click the subscribe button. So guys, let's watch.
You get to travel the world, that you get to meet the amazing people that you want. If you are not married, if you don't have any kids, this is the period of your life where you're going to prepare for those things. If you're not in your ideal career, this is the period of your life where you're going to prepare for that career. If you don't have the best friendships, this is the period of your life where you're going to prepare for those friendships. So please, I'm just giving you the encouragement to know that this next decade is going to be the best. I'm telling you, it's much better. You like the amount of love you have for yourself is so much more. You will still make some mistakes along the way, but you bounce back so much more quickly. You will give your heart just as you did before, but you're going to be a little bit more cautious. You're going to use more discernment. You get better. You get better at all of this. So please don't feel too overwhelmed. Don't get too anxious, and don't feel like you need to be doing something that you are not prepared for. You needed to get through the 20s in order to get to the 30s, because guess what? You're going to be ready. You're going to be prepared. And this is what all of your 20s was about.
And it worked out. And it worked out in your favor. And you leveled up. And you've grown. And you've evolved. And you now know yourself. And you now trust yourself. And you now love yourself. And you can now expect people to treat you with respect, because that's how you treat yourself, and it always happens. And you literally speak love to yourself in public with other people watching, beloved, and don't feel not nan bit or nervous or nan bit of self-conscious. You now know how to speak. Now you know what you want to say. Now you know how you want to say it. Now you trust your delivery. Now you know that even when you don't prepare the goddamn speech, the speech is still going to show up and show out and give it what needs to be gaveth.
Hi girlies, it's been a minute, but your girl is about to turn 33 in a few days, so I want to talk about a few things that I've been learning in my early 30s that I wish I would have known when I was in my early 20s. Number one, life will likely not go exactly as you plan or as you envision, and that's okay. Number two, the timeline that you've created for yourself may end up being different, but trust that your timing is perfectly aligned with where you are meant to be. Number three, don't put so much pressure on yourself, because you have time. No matter what people say, you have time. Number four, choose the career that you are passionate about, no matter what anyone says, because we spend so much time working that when we choose these careers and these jobs that we absolutely dread, it has a negative impact on our health. Number five, don't waste your time explaining things to people who are not interested in understanding your point of view. Number six, when people walk out of your life, let them. That is divine timing working in your favor. Number seven, as corny as this sounds, the best love story that you will ever have is going to be the love story with yourself. Don't neglect it searching for love elsewhere.
So guys, welcome back. So from all these videos that we've watched, we see that they are kind of important for ladies who are 20s, women who are in their 20s, going to their 30s, to know some of these things. Sometimes you might have made a lot of plan, like when I'm 30, before I get to 30, I will do this, I will do that. But at the end of the day, things turn out differently. So do not put pressure. Do not believe that, oh, if I have done this, if I have done that. No, instead, try work a better way to achieve some of the things that you can still achieve. Always remember that it is not your fault. For some of us who are over 30, in our more than our middle 30s already, there are things that we actually plan that, oh, by the time I'm this, I'm that, I will do this, I will do that. But unfortunately, some of them didn't happen. But we thank God for life that, yes, at least to some reasonable extent, we were able to do some of them. And for someone like me, I'm not hard on myself, like I'm supposed to be this, I'm supposed to be that. I just take it like what one of the ladies said, that you are where you are supposed to be. Then another advice they gave is that do not deprive yourself things because you want to please others. Why that is true, but there are some situations whereby you just be selfless, but you shouldn't make it a tradition that every time you deprive yourself all what you need, all the good things of life that you need, that is good, because you just want to please others. At the end of the day, you find out that you'll be the one losing out. It's good to be selfless, yes, but do not make it something that you do all the time. You deprive yourself of everything because you want to be selfless. Yeah, just like this lady said, I think this advice that they gave is very important. In fact, it's something that someone just have to sit and, over, like, reminisce over your entire life, think about things that you've done in your 20s that you have to start amending now, because based on youthful exorbitance, there might be a lot of things that people do, especially female, that they regret later, even if they won't say it. So now that people are giving advice, people who are more than 20, already in their 30s, in their 40s, giving advice to ladies who are not yet 30, these women who are less than 30 or who will soon be 30 should take heed, should listen to this advice and make do with the one they think is good for them. And sometimes there are some kind of life that ladies live when they are in their 20s. They don't care, they live rough life. At the end of the day, they miss out in a lot of things, because as at that point in their life, when you talk to them, they will think maybe you are jealous because you are old, you are jealous of them because they are in their 20s and stuff. But at the end of the day, they tend to regret it. So in order to avoid such regret, I think it is good to listen to those who are matured already, who are more than that your age, who have passed through that stage that you are currently, and make good use of your life. People say experience is the best teacher, but that experience must not always be your personal experience. You can learn from people's experience. You don't have to fall inside fire for you to know that you will get burnt. For the fact that you've seen people who got burnt from fire will teach you that it can be dangerous. So that is all about this video today. If you've watched me up to this very point and you are yet to subscribe, please do subscribe, give my video a thumbs up, and if it's possible, remember to turn on the notification bell. Guys, I'd like you all to share your opinion on this video. If you are over 30, if you are more than 30 already, and you have advice to give to the younger ones, the younger ladies, the younger men, I'd like you all to drop your comment right here in the comment section. So guys, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.